Kurama. As we all know, he grew to love him. No, he wants Kurama. What else? If you kind of made Naruto bald and white with renegons and big eyelashes, kind of look like Jura.
That's what I'm saying.
Kind of look
In
like
fact, would you say, okay, first of all, to us, do you think Hidari looks like Sasuke?
Okay, yeah, he definitely looks like Sasuke. How much he looks like Sasuke though? Not that much.
Okay, I'm fine
Because
with
he
that.
is like he's bulkier.
That's a very good compromise.
So,
he's bulkier. Has a weird hood, so it's kind of hard to see him. He's not always at the best angle, and he's definitely not that bright.
In universe, does Sasuke look, or does Hidari look like Sasuke?
In universe, I think there's a resemblance clearly because Boruto noticed it. But I think if you were to just look at him, you know, he has a Rinnegan. I mean, his head's connected to his hood. He got like weird feet and stuff. I don't think people would notice he looks like Sasuke first, at least. They would definitely notice he looks like some weird freakazoid.
Boruto might have said
you think it's the same for all the Shinjuu?
Elimination. Maybe it was like the future side, or
definitely.
Jogan. Maybe Momoshiki told him. There's a lot of things that could have happened there.
Yeah.
You know, someone like Konohamaru's not recognizing him, and then someone like Sarada's not recognizing him, and then like, oh, only two people in the world have Chidori. Who in the world could he be when Sasuke's invading the village? You know, it's like, there's a lot of things to say.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Probably I mean, the way I look at it is, if Code instantly recognize the Shinjuu bug as bug. He literally he thought it was bug.
No, Code
had no idea.
He's asking a question.
To be fair,
it's a question mark. He's asking if it is bug, because who else could it be?
Yeah, the fact that he thinks it might be bug is already telling enough.
He thinks it could be anyone.
To be fair to that, though, it's like Boruto's warning him of something. He knows bugs trapped in a tree. Boruto's like pressing this one thing. As like Boruto clearly knows more than he lets on somehow. He knows like Code will evolve them and like they'll be out of his control and he's the only one who can save them before something happens. Then once the thing happens, I mean, all Code has to do is put together, well, he has claw marks, bugs in the tree. Boruto was warning me of something. It's, you know, he is just short and he has the same teeth as Bug, kind of like similar face. There's also not a hood covering his face, kind of like Hidari. Because you notice with Hidari, when Boruto first looks at him, it's kind of like his face is concealed at the angle, but it gives the vibe of Sasuke. So that's why Boruto doesn't attack outright. He's just more or less looking at him and thinking about it. Because he's not really sure if his eyes are deceiving him. Okay. So Hidari is much more hidden than the other ones. I guess for the reason of shock factor. Because Matsuri, she just looks like Moegi, you know. Bug kind of just looks like one. Bug just kind of looks like Bug too, and Jura.
Bug looks the most obviously like Bug, I will say. But
now I will say, there's no way of knowing that Boruto thought that Hidari was Sasuke. I mean, he's trying to stop the Shinjuu, and Hidari's a Shinjuu.
He had a clearly different reaction to Hidari.
I think he was clearly shaken up from the fact that this guy looks a lot like the person sealed in a tree. Wow. Because when you first made it to that dimension, we saw with Code, you pass by Bug. So I mean, Boruto probably saw that he can connect the dots who Bug is. That's the first one who attacked him. He connected the dots with Bug. Then he's like, okay, well, if that one guy sealed in a tree, his clone came out. This guy with the hood, you know, kind of standing all emo like Sasuke, it's probably Sasuke.
I'm just saying, like, hey, he looked like Jigen in those panels. Like, if Boruto saw Jigen, I'd expect Boruto to have the same reaction.
Bro, to me, Jura doesn't look like anybody I've seen.
In fact, that's another thing. Boruto could have been mixing them up. What if Boruto thought Hidari was Jura and he's going after the head of the snake? You know, take down the main Shinjuu, that doesn't make sense
because he already saw Jura.
He could have been a shadow clone. He saw Kawaki has shadow clones.
Oh, brother. Shadow clone.
Well, they clearly aren't identical, so how would they be a shadow clone?
Maybe he's bad at the shadow clone jutsu. You saw Naruto made clones that didn't look like Naruto.
if he's that bad, because the ones that Naruto made were at least vaguely, they look like tired, dumb versions of Naruto. If someone's that bad at Shadow Clones,
if his Shadow Clone Jutsu was that bad, I don't think Jiraiya would be much of a threat.